What's up, YouTube, and welcome to the Crimson Wave channel where I cover the Alabama Crimson Tide, the SEC, and college football in general. And today I'll be giving you guys my Cotton Bowl semifinal game, Alabama versus the Cincinnati Bearcats prediction. And we're going to get into the offense side of the ball for the Alabama Crimson Tide. We'll start with the quarterback. We have Bryce Young, who has 314 completions with 462 attempts with 4,322 passing yards. He has a 68.0 completion percentage. He has 43 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. And guys, he also won the Heisman. He's been a very, very important cog in our offense, and he stepped right in right after Mac Jones, and just took over the offense, guys. So he's been playing really, really good ball this season, guys. Let's get into our running back, Brian Robinson. He has 223 attempts with 1,071 rushing yards with 14 touchdowns, guys. And he's been our north and south guy. He's pretty tough to tackle, and he's been a really good cog in our offense as well, guys. He's been there for a long time. He's a senior now, so he's did a pretty good job, guys. And we've been decimated with injuries in the running back room, guys. So we're down to Trey Sanders as being the backup to Brian Robinson. He has 56 attempts with 242 yards with 2 touchdowns. So hopefully he'll be back healthy. He had a real bad car accident in the offseason, guys, but he's played a little. It seems like he's slowly but surely getting better. So hopefully these couple of weeks he had, he's back to, if not 100%, close to it, guys. So he's going to be greatly needed to assist Brian Robinson. And let's get into our wide receiver core. We have Jameson Williams, the Ohio State transfer. He's had a phenomenal season. He has 68 receptions with 1,445 receiving yards with 15 touchdowns, guys. So we're going to greatly need him to continue to do what he's been doing. He's our leading receiver, and he's going to need help because we lost John Mechie in the college football, the SEC championship, my bad. And he was a important cog in our offense, but he got hurt. So it's going to be the next guy up. We have Slade Bolden, who's a pretty reliable receiver. He has 32 receptions for 333 yards with 2 touchdowns. So we're going to need Slade to step up, and we're going to need one of the younger guys in this wide receiver room to step up. Maybe Treshawn Holden, Ja'Cory Brooks, who caught the game-winning, or caught a touchdown in the Auburn game. So we're going to need him to step up for us, guys. And maybe we get JoJo Earl back. But, I think those are, according to Coach Saban, game time decisions. So we're going to get into the Cincinnati Bearcats, who's had a phenomenal season, guys. They're 13-0, didn't lose any games, and they're a pretty good team, guys. So Alabama going to have to play their best game. We'll start with their quarterback. On the offensive side, they have Desmond Ridder, who has 234 completion with 355 attempts for 3,190 yards, guys. He has 30 touchdowns with 8 interceptions. So, and his completion percentage is 65.9, guys. So, like I said, he's a pretty good quarterback. I watched some of the games. He can scramble. He can be very lethal, guys. So their running back, Jerome Ford, former Alabama running back, he has attempted 200 attempts with 1,242 rushing yards with 19 touchdowns, guys. So he's a key piece in their offense, guys, and he's had a phenomenal season. Let's get into their leading wide receiver, A. Pierce. He has 50 receptions for 867 yards, and he has 8 touchdowns. Uh, then they have T. Scott, who has 26 receiving yards for 477 with 5 touchdowns. Then they have T. Tucker, who has 32 receiving yards for 414 with 2 touchdowns. And then they have a tight end, Jay Wild. He has 25 receptions for 320 with 6 touchdowns. So the Bearcats' passing attack is very lethal, and the Bama secondary is going to have to step up and do a good job. And we're going to get back to the Bama's defense. And we have, Henry To'oTo'o, who has 47 solo tackles with 53 assisted tackles with 100 total tackles with 4 sacks, 1 pass defended, and 1 forced fumble, guys. So he's our leading tackler on defense. He's our Mike linebacker, so he calls the plays. Then we have Will Anderson, who has 52 solo tackles with 39 assisted, with 91 total tackles, with 15 and a half sacks, with 2 pass defended. So, guys, he's really like the leading guy on the defense. He's really our guy that we depend on. He puts constant pressure on the guys, and he's just a beast guy overall. He should have been invited to the Heisman ceremony, but it is what it is. But then we have Jordan Battle, who has 40 solo tackles with 34 assisted tackles with 74 total tackles. He has 3 pass defended and 3 interceptions and 2 touchdowns from them. 3 interceptions. He ran it back for a pick 6. So he's a very key cog in our defense, guys. Along with DeMarco Hellens, who had 48 solo tackles, 26 assists with 74, 3 pass defended, 3 interceptions. So he's another guy in the secondary, guys. Our 2 safeties. Then our Jalen Armour Davis, who has been injured, guys. Kool-Aid McKinstry stepped up in for him, but Jalen Armour Davis, he has 21 solo, 9 assists, 30 total with 4 pass defended, and he has 3 interceptions, guys. So if we can get him back, that'll be a great help for our secondary, guys. And then I'm gonna get into the special teams, guys. Will Reichert, he has 68 extra points made, 69 extra points attempts with a 98.6 extra point percentage, which is very, very good for us, guys. Alabama has struggled in the past with field goal kicking, but he's been phenomenal the last 2 years, guys. So he's going to be a very, very important player in our offense, guys. And let's get into the Cincinnati Bearcats defense, who's very, very stout, guys. Alabama going to have to play one of their best games because Cincinnati's pretty good team, guys. So they have Jay DeBlanco, who has 56 solo tackles with 50 assisted tackles with 106 total tackles with 5.5 sacks, 1 interception, and 1 forced fumble and 1 forced fumble recovery. So he's pretty stout, guys. They have D. Beavers with 42 solo, 46 assisted, 88 total tackles, 3 sacks, and he has 2 pass defended, 1 interception, 1 forced fumble, and 2 forced fumble recovery. So they're pretty good, guys. They're pretty good all the way around. But let's get into the strength of their defense, their secondary. Okay, they have Kobe Bryant, who has 32 solo, 8 assisted tackles, 40 total tackles. He has 11 pass defended with 3 interceptions. He has 1 touchdown. Uh, then he has 2 forced fumbles. So, guys, like I said, that's one good player that they have. Then they have A. Gardner, who has 26 solo. He has 9 assisted, 35 total tackles, 3 sacks, 4 pass defended, 3 interceptions, and he has 1 forced fumble. Then they have A. Bush, who has 24 solo tackles, 12 assisted tackles, 36 total tackles, 1 sack, 6 pass defended, 3 interceptions. Then he has, and that's pretty much all he has, guys. But like I said, guys, they're really, really, really stout on defense, and Bama's going to have to be careful passing the ball and just overall everything they do, guys. They're going to have to play a very, very good game. So now I'm going to get into my prediction. I think Bama's going to have a pretty good day running the ball. So that's going to kind of slow the game down a little bit. But I think once we set up the run, I think that'll open up the pass for us. So if I had to give a score prediction, I'll say 44-21. Nah, 44-24. I'll give you that. 44-24. I think that's a pretty good score. I think it's going to be close in the beginning, but I think Alabama will eventually pull away and we'll punch our ticket into the national championship, guys. So thanks for watching the video, guys. Will you guys please like, share, subscribe to the channel, and I'll definitely bring you a lot more content. So thanks, guys, and roll tide.